Hi, I'm Matt Lubian Vidal. I like to title this Living Two Lives, as in corporate and spiritual. Now, I believe that you can live both lives and live them quite successfully. Many people disagree with this, and many people turn around and say that you have to have either one. Now, I'm not saying either one of them is good, but I think there needs to be a perfect balance in both genres anyway. For me, I work in a corporate environment, and I'm very happy doing it and enjoy the pressures and the focus and sometimes and the environment and what we need to achieve. Now, in some corporate environments, obviously, is very um, focused upon earthbound work, as in focused upon that it's a very two-dimensional environment, as in we only focus on, I suppose, hitting targets and facing and working with people that is not very spiritual. Um, Either way, that could be a balance for you to step away from from your spiritual self, and be very use your spiritual influences within that environment. For me, that's what I do. I try to implement both of them, and as I said, and I've heard speaking to a few friends before, there's nothing wrong with having someone who is very, very astute or very attuned working within an environment that is not very attuned. I mean, these days, the corporate businesses have changed so much. I've seen this within the 17 years I've worked in the corporate industry. I've seen people become more holistic, more focused upon well-being, and a lot of companies that in the past have not even dealt with um, from a spiritual point of view or well-being point of view have now sitting on events for the clients or for their staff to be a bit more holistic. You can see by sometimes the colours in their offices they've changed. It's very more bolder and not so clinical. It's more of yellows, purples, greens, and things of that nature. So like green is the heart chakra, purple, the high is the solar plexus, and so on and so forth. Um, and even come to this company, name no names, but they do, I think, if I remember correctly, I think it's Jaguar, if I remember correctly, have used LED mood lighting to support and um, create productivity for their clients or of their staff, I should say. So instead of having the main bold lighting, they would have mood lighting that goes by the feeling of the general essence in the room. So if someone's feeling very low and very not very um, focused, the mood lighting will change to influence that. If they're feeling very set and very high, they can change the levels of the lighting. And I've worked in the industry that did that as well, that supplied to companies called that can help with with mood lighting, and it does work to a great effect. When you're in a spiritual realm or working in a spiritual work, um, you have to be structured and be kind of corporate and look at those boundaries that you don't spill over, especially when it comes to time management, um, fees to a degree as well, and to the level of having some kind of mission statement within yourself, because it helps balance. Because life is about balance, and life is about structure to a degree. Even within the structure, you should be quite um, fluid, and you can still balance all those within that with that element. For me, I've used my spiritual abilities within my work, and when I come, I've Reiki'd my table at work, Reiki'd my computer. I've even, to a degree, had crystals in my drawer, so it's not so open. Because I know sometimes to offend other people is that's not what you want to do, because that's not what we're as healers or as spiritual beings. That's not what we're about. It's about working coinciding with the existence of others. So I'm not in their face about what I do, but I do bring in my crystal. If I feel my destiny's a clear quartz, or needs an amethyst, or needs an onyx, or whatever, for whatever reason, I will put it in my drawer, and every so often I'll be holding the crystal when I'm working. And again, but some people, like on my table as well, I've got a vision board. Believe it or not, not a big, massive vision board. I've got a picture frame that has all my goals on it. And it's a talking point, because normally what you would have is someone would have pictures of the kids and so on and so forth on there. But I would have my goals and my my intentions on this in this picture frame that sits on my desk, and it's not in your face. It's in a white picture frame, and it's where I can see it. And when times get hard of a day, of a week, you can sit and look at the vision board on your day table, and know that that's what you're striving towards doing. And I have also one for work, is where I have an intention board of what I want to achieve for that particular week or month. But yeah, it's really good. I'm saying don't hold yourself back about being who you are, because we are all, no matter what we do, we need to diverse away from that we are human beings, yeah. And then there's different facets of us, and we need to diverse away from saying, okay, well, we can't be corporate, we can't be spiritual, we can't be this, they can't interlink, they can interlink, because we are beings that exist within those elements. And yeah, we may have people that don't really understand us, and in some ways we are ambassadors for our true arts, or what our true beliefs. But it's not about selling it. It's about, if someone asks a question about it, like someone's asked me the other day, what's on your table? And so I explained it's my vision board, had my hopes and goals on it. And every so often and then they go, oh, how comes? So I just someone said, well, anything I want to achieve in the next couple months is on the board. And I spend a lot of time at work, so I help transmit my positive and my negative energy into the board, because I know that's what I'm striving for. And the negative I turn into a positive when I transmit it onto the board. I guess people go, it's a really good idea. It's different. They don't say weird, they say it's different. So whether it's weird or different, it is what it is. So yeah, remember, don't be afraid of who you are, and you are a beautiful soul and a beautiful child of God. Take care and God bless.